Palomino, Grants and Impact Director for the Road Safety Trust. We're delighted to be launching our latest large grants programme, which will be open from the 7th of April. This short video will help you understand if your project is eligible to apply under this round and offer some guidance if you decide to submit an application. We recently celebrated 10 years of the impact of our funding. That journey to impact starts here with you, our applicants, and we're keen to support you in submitting high-quality applications. Our vision is for the UK to have 0 road deaths and serious injuries, and the way we contribute to this vision is by funding and promoting innovative and practical interventions, research, knowledge exchange, and education. So, who can apply? To apply, you need to be legally constituted and based in the UK. Examples include local public sector organisations, charities, companies, police forces and universities. It's critical, however, that all projects should include an element of partnership working or collaboration with other organisations who can help achieve the project's objectives. In this round, we are using a 2-stage application process, first introduced in our recent small grants round. We recognise that a lot of work goes into developing applications, and so the purpose of this new approach is to provide prompt feedback and support to those applications who proceed to full application. Around 750k in total is available for this round for applications of between 50 and 200k. All applications must be made online. It's crucial to note that this round has 2 themes, which are safer vehicles and drug-impaired driving and riding. There are also specific topics under these rounds, which I will come on to in a moment. Under the theme of drug and impaired driving and riding, we welcome proposals that will strengthen the evidence base and improve the practical response to preventing and tackling drug-impaired driving and riding, including illegal drugs, prescription medication, and a combination of substances. And for the purpose of this round, we use the term riders to mean riders of motorised vehicles, including motorcycles, mopeds, and e-scooters. The eligible topics are listed on the following slides and relate to the use of data, understanding patterns of risk, understanding and improving advice to patients around medication, the relationship between medication and impairment, and the implementation and acceptability of enforcement approaches. For the safer vehicle theme, we welcome proposals that will help build the evidence needed to reduce risk in a changing road and vehicle environment. Application should focus on the effectiveness, use or disuse of advanced driver assistance systems, the use of in-vehicle post-crash data for emergency response, understanding and tackling cloned or ghost number plates, and roads policing and the introduction of automated vehicles. The programme opens on the 7th of April and you can submit expressions of interest until the 5th of May. At E of I stage, we will be looking to identify the projects that most strongly fit the criteria for the round. This means, first of all, that projects must fit the themes and topics, and we will also be looking to achieve coverage across the different themes and topics of the round. And all applicants will be noted in early June of the decision around their EOI. If successful, you will be invited to submit a full application, which should be received by mid-July. And then we aim to notify all applicants in early December. There is an opportunity for applicants to make use of an RST-funded dataset from the Data Sustains Life project, which links health and road traffic collision data. The dataset brings together NHS, police and road safety data across Dorset, Hampshire and the Thames Valley, creating a world-leading evidence base. It's designed to support research into the causes, impacts and prevention of serious road injuries. If you are interested in exploring the use of the dataset in your application, please contact Phil Hyde for further information and to discuss further. The application of interest is a key part of our new process, so I wanted to take a bit of time to help you understand what is involved in this stage. Firstly, I'd like to emphasise that the expression of interest must be submitted online via our applicants and grantee portal, and that can be accessed via our website. We have designed a simple form to capture some basic contact and personal information, and then you have the opportunity to submit a short expression of interest that should provide a broad project overview. This is designed to help us understand the rationale for your proposal, so please make sure it's clear and concise and written in easily understandable non-specialist language. And some of the topics we would like you to cover are listed on the slide. At full application stage, you will also be allocated a member of the grants team who can offer guidance on your final submission. If you indicated on your expression of interest that you would like some additional support to develop the proposal or with evaluating the results, we can signpost you to some additional expertise. I'd like to encourage you to start with defining your aims and objectives to shape your application. This is the basis of convincing the Road Safety Trust of the need, practicalities and benefits of what you're proposing, and this is often a hurdle that we see in applications that we receive. On our large grants section of the website, you will find guidance and a template that we have developed to help you in expressing your aims and objectives clearly. Costs are obviously an important part of your bid, and we ask for a budget as part of your application. At the expression of interest stage, we don't expect too much detail, but you must include key cost categories and some estimates for your request. If you're invited to submit a full application, we would expect a full project budget and a justification for the amount requested from us, along with a good amount of detail, such as rates and numbers of days for staff time costs. And again, this is an area where we see often that applications may be underdeveloped. I'd like to highlight that we don't fund 100% of project costs, so you will need to find some other sources of funding. This can be from you, the applicant, or a partner of the project, and can include in-kind contributions. The other thing to stress is that our grant funding is for project costs only and not what we refer to as core costs, which are general organisational running costs. Sometimes we receive applications which look like they are costs to underpin an organisation's main activities rather than funding for a specific project, and these are not eligible. We only fund direct project costs for public sector bodies and universities, and so we don't provide funding towards their additional overheads, such as estate costs or central management costs, that are not directly involved in managing the particular project you're applying for. But in some cases, for example for registered charities, we may be able to pay a proportion of these. So where can you find further support with your application? Before you start working on your expression of interest, I urge you to visit the large grants section on our website. Here you will find a host of resources designed to make this an easy and seamless process for applicants. One of the key documents you should look at is our guidance for the round, which provides critical information about our eligibility and assessment criteria and information on the funding amounts and project timeframes, which I've outlined here today. You will also find sample application forms for the expression of interest stage and final submission. Whether or not you decide to apply, please consider following us on LinkedIn, visiting our website and signing up for our newsletter, where you will find information on our funded projects and on this round and on future funding rounds. On behalf of the grants team and all at the Road Safety Trust, we wish you good luck with your application. Thank you for watching.